Today we're going to talk about role-based access control within Anchor. So right now, I'm listed as the admin user for this entire deployment, which means I have complete and total access to this deployment to make changes from everything to ranging from registries to Kubernetes to what images are getting analyzed, what policies are being enforced, what source code SBOMs look like, how many applications I'm analyzing, and I could go into other teams' accounts and see what they're doing, like I am right now. So you could see that this team's account looks a lot different than, say, our admin account, right? And typically teams need multiple different types of users on each account. So let's kind of explain the model of Anchor and role-based access control within Anchor itself. So if we go to the System tab in the top right-hand corner, and then we click on Accounts, you can see that I'm the only user listed in the admin account. If you want to add a new team, it's best that you create a new account for them. So you could do that by selecting Create New Account. So I'll call this New Team Members. We'll call it Security. And then you could come in and add new users to this, right? And you have the option to use things like single sign-on and LDAP to help, help with this process. But this is just to get a context of what all the different roles are within Anchor. So there's full control. This gives you, full control of that account, right? So you won't be able, for the context of this team, if you're in the SE account, you won't be able to have full control over another team's account, but this is just for your account only. Then there's read only. So you have the ability to read only within the context of your account. So again, all of these user roles are scoped against the context of the account. If you want to associate accounts, we'll talk about that in a later video. There's policy editor. So this is a role that you can associate with the user if you just want them to be able to make policy changes. There's image analyzer. So this is what I encourage every team to do, is to create a separate user that only analyzes the image. So this is really good for like if you need to create a user specifically for CI purposes. So a user account that just uses the image analyzer role to submit images for analysis in the context of CI. There's also your account user admin, read and write. So that pretty much is giving you access to do everything from analyze images, retrieve results, submit, images for analysis in any context. And then there's the inventory agent. So the inventory agent role is necessary in order for Kai to operate. So in order to give Kai, which is our runtime Kubernetes inventory agent, in order for that to function, it needs to have that role associated with it. That's one of the requirements. So we don't want Kai to be leveraging a full account or full control or admin kind of context. We want Kai to only just be using the least amount of privileges possible in order to do its job, which is the case with any other user in the context of Anchor. And then we have a repo analyzer. So the users that just need to come in and analyze full repositories. So these are probably numerous images. And then we have this associate accounts function. Again, this is for a different video, but just to give you guys a quick preview, if we look at just this SE account, we could look at how we associate them. So we could say, this user who I trust a lot, I've decided to associate them with the admin account, and they can have full control on the admin account because I trust them, and they need that because it's part of their job, right? And so the way you do that is you just select the account you want them to basically see into. This allows them to go into that account and see the images and policies and everything that they're using. And then again, select that role once they go into that secondary account that you want them to be associated with.